Hey guys, long time no see. Back again anyway. Just making a few points on what is essentially an anti-lockdown rally, anti-vaxxers, whatever that's happening here in Nenagh. They're pushing it as a civil rights protest, whatever it is. It's not. It's far from it. Um, it's just going to be the same shit. I've looked at the posters. Basically, it's the same copy and paste stuff that Gemma, Dolores, and all them are using. Basically, all they needed to do was just, quit the whole segregation thing, the kids thing, blah, blah, blah. All they needed to do was narrow it down to one sentence. What about me? That's it. Just what about me? Because that's all it's about. That's literally all it's about. These people need to remember is they were born, they got vaccines. Simple as. It's not like the shit isn't running through their system. They're not fucking pure like they think they are. They got their vaccinations. Get another one. We've all had to do it. Most of us had to do it. If you're not doing it at this point, it's a cry for attention. That's all it is. They're talking about segregation. This isn't a case of like we're segregating race anymore. We're not. At the end of the day, black people weren't contagious, were they? No, they weren't. They were human. This is just a case of you don't want to take something, someone doesn't want you to be on their premises, so be it. That's not segregation. That's just we don't want dickheads on our premises. I've had the vaccine twice. I have the passport. You don't hear me shouting and mounting to people. I don't. I mean, yeah, I'm here. I'm on this now. But at the end of the day, there's a reason businesses are up in arms over this protest, and it's simply because it's going to be hijacking another one, piggybacking off it. Even though the original event that's going to be held by the town council took investment, obviously, but although the event is going to be over, there's still going to be people at it. So while they're advertising about vaccinated and unvaccinated people going to be at it, I have a funny feeling the vaccinated people don't have a fucking choice to be at it because they're going to be in the area anyway. So then they're going to plan this huge march from the railway station to the town square. And I'm just going to say, I can see why the Chamber of Commerce are up in arms about this and local businesses. Like, I mean, the business has been drained out of Nenagh for years. It's more or less all chain stores. There's very little independent stores these days. Those that are independent have been around for years. But I can see why these people are giving out, because they've put a lot of investment into what's going in the town. The rates in Nenagh for businesses basically can't go any higher. And the council have been pushing to get business back into Nenagh for years. It looks like the 1 year that it is going to happen is this year. The people are actually going to get out and spend their money. And the next thing, this crowd walk in and decide, what about me? That they're basically going to take the whole thing over and push everybody out. Because one thing's for sure, if you see a gang of those, depending on the size of it, marching down the main street, holding up traffic and everything else, you're not going to want to spend money in Nenagh. You know what I mean? These businesses spend so long trying to get money back into Nenagh. And then this crowd decide, bang on one of the busiest shopping days of the year, yeah, we're going to have an event that's going to hold the town up. Look at us, we're special. This isn't about civil rights. This is about fucking trouble. This is about holding up a giant placard saying, look at me. Look at me. That's all it is. So, what I will say is, in the long run, Nenagh's going to lose business. Simple as. Because they're going to see this gang of buffoons walking around the street, and they were like, oh yeah, you were at that parade, weren't you, marching up and down the town. Well, I don't want to get COVID off you, I don't want to get anything else off you, so I'm going to go elsewhere. Simple as. So yeah, you know, I wouldn't be the biggest fan of the people who run this town or whatever, blah blah blah, but you know, they talk about the Gardaí giving the go-ahead for this. The Gardaí are going to give the go-ahead for it. Why wouldn't they? Look at the trouble all this shit's caused in Dublin. You know, they love a bit of trouble down here, just as much as they do up there. You know, they don't give a shit. Look, they've given the go-ahead for so much stuff in this town, like water protests and all that. You know, I mean, they don't care. I mean, just because you pass it by them, you have your right to protest, yeah, all well and good. Do it at a different fucking time. You know? Just 365 days of the year. Why pick the busiest day of the year for this town? Why, you know what I mean? You've so much time to do these things, but no, you piggyback off something else. And then you decide you're going to hold up the town with a big look at me sign. Yeah. And some of these people should fucking know better. This isn't about segregation. This isn't about vaccine passports. This isn't about your kids in school. This isn't about all the shit you're talking about. This is about you. That is all it's about. Don't be dragging your kids into this. Don't be dragging anything else into this. At the end of the day, you've been vaccinated. Most of you have probably got flu shots down through the years. You've got injections for everything else. Fuck's sake, you order chicken nuggets from Supermax, but you don't know what's in the chicken nuggets. You don't ask, do you? Because it ain't fucking chicken. But, you know, that's just it, really. Oh, man. Mentality of some people. But, yeah, there you go. My view on it, just when you think a town is starting to recover from the shit that's been thrown at it, you get this. You know, well done, guys. Well done. You know, business about to leave the town again. But, you know, what about me? You know. Anyway, guys, I'll rant over. I suppose you can just abuse me in the comments all you want or whatever. Quite enjoy it. So, you know, hit me with whatever you got. And for those of you that actually want to debate something, I'm sure I can. But this is me over and out, guys. Catch you again.